So, good morning to you, Jannik, and good morning to you, Stefan.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just need to be sure that we don't have any ghosts on the line because there was a little bit noise in the background before. But I think that we have the place for ourselves right now. So both of you, welcome very much to INKISH and our PreDrupa here, our first one. So there's Murphy's law that if anything goes wrong, everything goes wrong. But so far, cross your fingers, right?
Well, thanks for having us, Morten. Thanks a lot.
It's
Thank you.
it's always good to be with friends, right? So, and I think that we have met a few times. Stefan, you were also at our non-event in Copenhagen, so we know each other a little bit better. And Jannik, you and I, we spoke per mail a couple of weeks ago, so that was also super nice. Guys, MBO and H+H are the companies that you respectively work in, and both of them have like the by Komori byline. So tell us a little bit about the products you do and a little bit about when you became part of Komori, just for everybody to be aligned with that. Stefan, start with you.
Okay, thank you, Morten. As you just mentioned, MBO and H+H are both part of the Komori group. Komori has acquired us in 2020, so a few years ago, and since a few years we are quite proud and quite happy to be a member of this fantastic group. And MBO, as I said, belongs to the Komori Group, and H&H is a subsidiary of MBO, also located here in Germany, focused on a different segment in the industry. But I think Jannik can maybe tell you a little bit more about H&H.
So
Afterwards,
Please.
pick up again.
H&H is since the year 2000 we are 100% daughter company of the MBO group. H&H is based in Bielefeld in northwestern Germany, and we're building machines for the pharmaceutical folding industry. So pharmaceutical leaflets, packaging leaflets, stuff like this, the thin paper stuff, and this is our profession.
Jannik, every time I see these pharmaceutical foldings, I can't help think about, because I remember when I was a kid, I think that in the kindergarten they said you can only fold the paper like 7 times or 4 times or whatever, right? But it seems that when you do in the pharmaceutical world that you have found secrets to fold it endlessly almost, right?
Yeah, so to say. So we're folding up to 24 times in the parallel
24
direction.
times. Wow.
So yeah, that's a huge machine.
And when you have like these kind of things, I mean, is it dedicated printers that are working for the pharma industry that buy these machines, or is it also in general commercial printers that are buying these kind of machines?
Both. So it's a lot of dedicated post press companies. So it's not that it's a specialized fulfillment house like printing and everything in house. So it's both. So we also have customers direct pharma producers. They have in their cellar they have print and fold by themselves. So it's a wide spectrum for of customers. So yeah, very happy.
Just a question before I go to you, Stefan. I was just thinking, because when you are in the specialized in these foldings for the pharmaceutical, is it only used for pharmaceutical, or is it also used in all other types of kind of specialized foldings? Jannik, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So no, it's not only pharmaceutical industry. It's also like introductions like product leaflets for if in the every electrical good has a leaflet inside. So and I always try not to use the word pharma as often as possible, because I think it's more like the thin paper applications. I think
Think paper. Okay.
that hits it a little bit more. That's a little more precise. So our machines are special in handling thin paper. I think
Okay.
that's the main
Fantastic.
difference compared to MBO.
Fantastic. And Stefan, are you doing the easy part? Because I mean, you do foldings too, but you don't do them as many times as Jannik does, right?
So I wouldn't say it's easy, yeah. Otherwise, I maybe get a problem with our technicians here inside. But I think, yeah, comparing to the solutions what H&H delivers to the customers, I think it's a much, yeah, I wouldn't say easier, but it's a much more straightforward solution what we offer to our customers. So MBO is also a mechanical engineering company, yeah, since many decades, and we are more or less focused on the post-press market, on the post-press segment in the printing company. But it develops more and more into we are not only selling products, we sell solutions to the customers.
Mm,
I think this
mm,
is the future solutions where we not sell and where we not replace only one machine by another. It's more that we try to advise and try to help our customers in order to make them, yeah, more
mm,
profitable at the end,
mm,
more
mm.
productive, more effective. I think this is the future, and we see this already in the market.
I was just about to say that because I mean you were maybe not the first, but I think that you've been very successful also when you did the CoboStack. And for the audience that don't know what the CoboStack is, that is one of these robot arms or cobot arms that basically take the signatures off the folding lines and put them on a pallet so it can be processed in whatever applications you need it for afterwards. So it has been quite successful for you, haven't it?
Absolutely, absolutely, and we are very happy about this product. We developed it a couple of years ago, and we brought it to the market 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, and since then we sold it more than 200 times globally,
Wow,
not only in
wow.
Germany, so many countries all over the world. So we are quite happy with that. And as you just said, it's exactly what you mentioned. It's a really nice gadget. Yeah, it's more than a gadget, but it helps our customers. Yeah, it helps our customers because the operators are not only focused on to stack signatures on a pallet. They can focus on, yeah, the real operation of the machine, and also to manage the logistic around. Yeah, this
Mm.
is the main advantage of a CoboStack at the end.
Mm. With the success, and also I think that in both because of labor shortage, but also because of the, let's say, fault-free production, and you know the emphasis on being even more profitable in the future. Is it a market where you see MBO working more into developing even more robot applications?
Absolutely,
Mm.
absolutely.
Mm.
And we are currently working on a few, hopefully, some nice solutions.
Mm.
And when we talk about Drupa, I think we will have something to present on Drupa. But this is, I think, the future. Yeah,
Mm.
to make printing companies more effective, and to work together with them on their processes, and yeah, to offer good solutions.
Mm. And I would take that opportunity to also make a little advertising because we made a fantastic film from one of your customers, both in a webinar but also in a real film from Kohlhammer. Is it 4, 5, or 6 CoboStacks they have now? I mean, they have really taken on the product, right?
They have a couple. They have a couple, yeah. And
They have
as
more
far
than
as
a
I
couple.
know, Mr.
They have
Francisi,
more
yeah,
than a
yeah,
couple. I know that. That's for sure.
absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And as far as I know, Mr. Francisi is quite happy with our project, especially with the CoboStack.
I know he is, so that's great. Well,
Yeah,
let's move on to Düsseldorf. Are you going there on 28th or so, May 28th? Yannick, will you be there, or are you just going on vacation that week? Or
No, unfortunately not. No, we're happy. We're happy that it comes up again. So
Mhm.
we're very happy to show our machines to a big audience again. And yes, for sure, we will be there uh, all day, every day.
And are you also bringing something new to the market, or are you more using the Drupa platform to talk to customers and show your capabilities on current product line?
A little bit of both. So on the one hand, we're showing our M9. We call it our flagship folder, which is an automated 16-plate folding machine
Mhm.
in combination with cross-fold applications. So we're going to produce a pharmaceutical outsert on our machine. We will have a new thing um, coming up, probably, I have to say. So that's
Depends on RD, right?
yeah, that's great. Um, but yeah, but basically we're going into customer dialogues, and we want to show that our machine has improved to the development steps we had in the last years. And I think our goal is, like Stefan already said, we want to show a solution.
Mm,
And H&H is like we can add all single aggregates into a machine. That's
mm,
what we're doing there. We're showing nearly everything we can.
mm.
So it's a packed machine, and yeah, we hope that we can get into conversations about our machines on the Drupa.
Mm. One of the things that I would say worried about, a little bit worried about, is that I think that the European Union has now made a new legislation where the printed inserts to some products like the pharmaceutical product is not a mandatory thing as in is it in 5, 6, 7 years or something like that? Is that something that you already now start to look at? Okay, what kind of markets can you then address with your technology?
For sure, we have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
So we have to think in different paths or in multiple paths. That's for sure.
Mm,
So we trust on our development department. In this case, we try to gather information about potential new markets or changements in our markets. And but yeah, for sure,
mm,
we have
mm.
to.
A question to both of you, and you can answer one by one if you like. If you don't want to talk in, if unless you have prepared the answer, which you cannot because you didn't know the question. So I was just wondering. Everybody is. I also spoke to Ralf Samek from Koenig and Bauer just a moment ago about the digital transformation. When you look at the binding side, I sometimes think that the binding side is actually more complex than the printing side, with all due respect. But I was just thinking that in the digital space, where you have even shorter runs and personalized data and all those kinds of things, is that something that both companies from H&H and MBO addresses in your both in your current products, but also in the future?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, Morten. So the digital side, I think, when we go to America, where we have our MBO America, we are quite strong with digital solutions in the market. So
Mm,
this is definitely the market, and I think we all know that. Yeah, the digital market is the future. So we have to develop here some further things for our future, but also for our customers. And the good thing is we have already some good solutions, yeah, for the digital
mm,
market. And
mm,
America shows that. And I think also together with H&H, yeah, we have, I think here, some nice things in the future to show.
mm. So, Jannik,
We're
I guess that you agree with Stefan that the digital is also something that you have to look into, right?
100%, and we also profiting in this case from the MBO knowledge, because we are using the roll fed systems, the digital feeding systems, now
So,
No, it's a little bit freeze here.
in,
from.
yes.
Okay, you froze a little bit, Jannik, but maybe
We are also focused on this.
okay, fine. I didn't hear your answer, but we're also
Mhm.
running a little bit out of time. So last question here, Stefan. You have better connections than Jannik. So, Stefan, MBO Drupa.
Yes.
What should people expect? You have a big booth. Where are you located, and what should people expect from you?
We have a very big booth, but it's not our own booth. We have it together with the Postpress Alliance. So it's the first time for us that we have a joint booth together with a nice organization, Postpress Alliance, where we have connected a few nice companies in the Postpress market. So I think the interesting people who are willing to come to our booth, they will see nice traditional products which we will show, but also some new things. And I think everybody can really be very curious about what we will show. It will be some nice stuff, and also our partners on the TPA, they also have some nice solutions. So I think it will be good.
And I always like people when they talk in gibberish. So when you have TPA, that's a Postpress Alliance, right?
Most Alliance, I'm sorry for that. Yeah. But yeah,
It's always like I think that sometimes when you talk to people, especially in America, sometimes it's like they use like aberrations for so many things that it's just like,
yeah,
I think I lost it. Like Drupa is for drucken Papier, right? So, but we have got that name under our skin. So, but gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for your participation here in our very first PreDrupa. And besides a little bit of freezing from Jannik's side, I think it went pretty well.
Sorry.
So, I thank you both very much, and see you, of course, at Drupa. But have a wonderful day ahead of you, and talk to you soon, I hope. So
thank you,
thank
Martin.
you, and
Thank you.
bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.